Hey everyone, welcome back for another plan with me. This week we're planning for the week of March 30th through April 5th, which was my spring break. Didn't really feel like a spring break. Not that I ever did anything crazy for spring break. The most exciting thing I ever did was my senior year of undergrad when I went on a service learning trip. I spent most of my spring breaks at home, but this year I was like, it's like my last spring break of graduate school. I don't have another job that I still have to work at. So I have this whole week off. And at the beginning of the year, I was trying to plan like a Grand Canyon, Zion road trip that I ended up not planning because I was supposed to go to Savannah in the middle of April. So I was like, well, I'll have to do work over spring break to make up for the fact that I'm going to be gone for this random 3-day weekend in the middle of April. So I didn't end up planning that road trip for spring break, which is good that I didn't, because canceling the Savannah trip has been a headache enough. I'm glad I didn't have another trip to cancel as well. Anyway, all of that to say, I had a really hard time figuring out what kit to use this week. A lot of times I plan for this next several months what stickers I'm going to use because I'm very frugal with my stickers, as frugal as you can be with these deluxe sticker kits. So most of the time I have a pretty good idea of what kit I'm going to use weeks and weeks and weeks before the week comes. But this week I had to make a decision. I had to take up until I started filming this video to make a decision. So I had an Oh Hello excuse me, Oh Hello travel kit from last year. I had a couple of spring floral kits, but I decided I wanted to use those more in the summer. I had a Cinderella paper cabin kit in case we went camping. Ultimately, I ended up deciding on this kit called Strawberry Patch, which is also from Cinderella paper. And it was nice and springtime themed, but also kind of house themed with that little house double box. And the extra fashion girls are holding rabbits, so I felt like this was a good pre-Easter week. I have already planned the week of Easter and I love how it turned out, so I can't wait for you to see that. But let's get into the actual plans then. So Monday, really exciting stuff. I had a bill due. It wasn't technically due that day, but I like to pay my Visa card at the end of the month, just so my budget balances out of what I actually spent that month, if that makes sense. I started filming this plan with me, so I used a solid piece of washi and a planner sticker from Fox and Cactus. And then the rest of this day, I spent 7 or 8 hours just doing research for a paper that I have to write. Because this was spring break, I didn't do any work as a teacher, and I didn't have anything due for my students. Because I felt like we should still do a spring break, and that's what my department chair and I think the president of the university was recommending. So I didn't do any work that I'm paid for, but I did a lot of work on things that I need to get done as a graduate student. So I did a lot of research on linguistics this day, so I put in a half box for that. And that was all for Monday. And then on Tuesday, I put in a label with the car icon from the kit to just mark that I kind of drove around town. We were running low on certain types of food at this point, like proteins. So I was like, I need to go to Trader Joe's at some point. They've been really good here about distancing people from each other and only letting a certain number of people into the store at one time. Because our Trader Joe's is very small. I think most Trader Joe's are pretty small, but ours is extremely small and always extremely packed. So they're taking a lot of precautions. I still have not been to Trader Joe's, but Nathan and our roommates have both been in the past week, and it seems like they're doing a good job. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to scout around town. It's weird being around, driving past an elementary school on a Tuesday morning and there's nobody there. Tuesday morning in March, nonetheless. Yeah, and then I kind of pulled over in the Stater Brothers parking lot, which was really packed, which I found strange, but whatever. And did the voiceover for the week prior's plan with me. So I put in a little YouTube icon little thing from the kit. Then I put in a half box to work on my thesis with this Fox and Cactus laptop girl, and a $sign little thing to schedule my student loan payment. I am still paying on my student loans during this time, just to kind of clear out the interest that was already accumulating on that. If I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, because I'm still in school and one of my loans was issued in this school year, this is so complicated to explain. I had a loan disbursement in January, so basically all the payments I've been making on that loan, which I do to clear out the interest that accumulates over the course of the month, they really just go towards the principal and the interest just remains. So technically I have outstanding interest on my loan, but not really, because I've been paying down the principal, because if you pay within the first 120 days of the disbursement, it goes towards the principal, which is better. Don't get me wrong. But it is a little confusing sometimes, because you're like, wait, I paid the interest, but it got applied to the principal. But it's cool. Anytime you can pay towards the principal, I recommend it. Anyway, moving on to Wednesday, which was officially April 1st, April Fool's Day. I was not in a mood to be fooled, though, so I'm glad nobody tried that with me. At the top of the day, I marked that it was payday, because I get paid on the 1st. With a little thing from the kit. This morning I baked cornbread, because we were starting to run out of certain things. I hadn't had bread in a very long time because we ran out. So I was feeling the need for carbs, because I am the carb queen. So I baked some cornbread because we had a lot of flour and cornmeal, and we still do, and we have a lot of oatmeal now too. So to mark that, I put in this giant mixer. We don't have a stand mixer, but this was the only thing I had to mark baking. This is from the sticker party. Then I put in a label and the computer icon from the kit to mark that I outlined another paper that I'm working on. I have a lot going on this semester. And then I put in a red half box from the kit to mark that we took a walk. When we walk, we can walk about 2 miles total, so I think that's great. And then I put in a grocery cart little thing from the kit to mark that we placed a Target order. I screwed up though and didn't realize that just because you order it for pickup doesn't mean it's going to be curbside. For some reason my computer wasn't letting me select that option, so Nathan had a small order that he put in, and then I had a big order of a lot of stuff we needed. And his order he was able to get curbside, and my order he had to go into the store to get. I don't know. I guess when you do it on your computer instead of your phone in the app, you can't do curbside. I think that's weird, but I don't make the rules. And then Wednesday night, I joined House Party, which is an app, if you're not familiar with that. So I put in a half box for that. It was with my siblings, so for some reason I felt like, because I don't have any video chat stickers right now, I might get some, but we'll see. I felt like this cup full of cats from Oh Hello really mimicked the all of us on top of each other nature of video chats, so I put that in. I have 8 siblings and I think 5 of them joined the call, so it was kind of chaotic. It's hard to hear individual people when you're on a very large group chat. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we were still recording. So now let's go through Thursday through Sunday. So Thursday, I put in another half box at the top with another Fox and Cactus girl to mark working on my thesis. Then I put in one of the square boxes to mark that it was day 20 of staying at home with this kind of anxiety-ridden Fox and Cactus girl. This was just not my day. I wasn't in a great mood. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've been in a bad mood a lot. I'll start off the day pretty positive, and then probably by the end of the day, or maybe even the middle of the day, who knows, don't feel so great. I'm just I'm not being a great person right now, but I don't know if any of us are, so it's fine. And then this was the day I ordered, I placed an Erin Condren order because they were doing the warehouse sale. I think that's still going on. So I put in a little thing for that. And then I put in a TV little thing for Chris and Brad's Gourmet Makes episode on Bon Appetit. Friday, I put in a TV little thing, kind of as a computer little thing to mark that I wanted to upload the next module for my students. I put in the laundry icon for laundry day. And then I put in a airplane from Oh Hello because I finally canceled my Savannah flight. American Airlines kind of changed up some of their, like the slightest bit of their policy, so I don't think I need to rebook just yet. Because that was my main hesitation with canceling, was like, do I need to rebook right now? It was kind of confusing, if I'm being real. And then this evening I made myself a cocktail. I don't really drink cocktails. I usually drink beer or wine, but we had neither in the house and it was Friday and I felt like I wanted to show myself it was really Friday. So I made myself a drink with mezcal, and because that's all we had. And the last of my mango juice from Trader Joe's and a couple pieces of frozen mango because we didn't have any ice ready to go. So I marked that with a little thing and then the little clinking glasses icon. And then at the very end of Friday, I marked that we watched Claire's It's Alive episode. Saturday, I used the alarm clock little thing to mark 3 weeks of distancing. I put in a 3-heart checklist, or 3-bow checklist rather, because I wanted to do a lot of cleaning this day and that made me very content. Put in a square box because we took another walk up the hill, again another like 2-mile loop. That felt really good. I spontaneously jumped on House Party with one of my brothers because if you have it on your phone, it like sends you notifications of so and so is in the house, and I kept getting notifications that he was in the house. So I was just like, I'll log on. So we chatted for a little bit. And then we started watching Return of the King this evening. So I put in a TV little thing for that. And then on Palm Sunday, I put in a heart little thing to write Easter cards to some people who I know love Easter and love getting cards. So I did that. Nathan went to Trader Joe's this day because, like I said, we needed things like chicken, tofu, just a lot of like fresh things. So he finally went and got that. And then I finished this plan with me. So I put in, sorry, there was someone behind me. Put in a little thing with the asterisk for that. And initially I had a half box in here with a Planner Friends sticker. I ended up taking that up and ruining the Planner Friends sticker, which makes me very sad. Because I was supposed to have a Zoom planner meetup this evening. But virtual things can still get postponed because people are busy, so just keep that in mind. So I put in a little thing with the manicure sticker from the kit to paint my Easter nails. That's why you'll see my nails are painted at the beginning of this video and then not painted at the end. They just have a clear coat on them because I was getting them ready to paint. Nathan baked his sourdough bread. We've been nursing a little starter, or he has rather. I've had no part in it other than looking at it when he shows it to me. So I put in a label and the meal icon for that. And then we finished Return of the King. So that was week 3 of staying at home. I really love how this kit turned out. I think it's really pretty, and we're at the beginning of strawberry season here in California, so I thought it was really appropriate. And it's very like stay-at-homey, so I'm happy with how it turned out. I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.